This is everything I wanted it to be. Yeah. This is
what good heavens.
This is what, based on the smell, what I thought it would taste like.
Oh.
And I like it. Welcome to the channel, bringing a real-world perspective to the real-world whiskey consumer.
And welcome to our new Wildcard Wednesday videos. These are videos where we randomly draw a sample from our pool of worldwide sipping spirits.
Mr. Worldwide, here.
And it's totally blind, so we don't know what we're tasting. We may have had it before. Most of it we haven't. There's very little familiarity with all international whiskeys
Yes.
and sipping spirits for us. So this is going to be quite the adventure of a series.
Yeah.
You guys are going to get to go with us on the journey. We can't wait because we think this is going to produce some fairly fun content, and we hope we find some really fun whiskey along the way.
Or not whiskey.
Or not whiskey.
Or rum.
It could be rum. We might get some tequila in there.
Anything.
All kinds of different stuff. So right up off the bat, this looks pretty much like an American whiskey in color.
It looks like a light American whiskey.
Yeah,
like not a light
bourbon.
Whiskey, but like a low proof American
like a 90 proof bourbon. It's got some good color to it.
Yeah.
We don't usually analyze the color of our stuff blind with our American whiskeys, but you know, take a little gander in this worldwide
Apparently that's
pool.
what you do with international things.
Let's get into the nose.
Okay. This smells like so juicy. I want to bite into it right now.
Yeah, it smells like a real piece of fruit.
Right, meow.
So one of the things that I think interests us both about worldwide whiskey and other spirits, but particularly Scotch and Irish whiskey, is that there's like this fruitiness to it that is different than some of the fruitiness that we get in ryes or bourbons.
Yeah.
It's more like an actual real piece of fruit and not like fruit candy or artificial fruitiness.
Like you just pick the fruit off the tree.
Yeah.
And put it in a glass, and here it is.
Right, and that's what this smells like. This smells like a piece of fruit that somebody took a bite out of, and you're smelling the bitten part that has some juices and stuff in it.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what kind of fruit. I need to smell it again, but a lot of different fruits came to mind.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
This also smells kind of airy, like not airy like fluffy, airy like the air outside.
Okay.
Like I sometimes say the outside.
Like there's a little bit of like earthiness and...
But it's not earthiness from the ground, it's earthiness from the sky.
Man, this smells fantastic to me. This smells...
Yeah, I like it.
This smells like a lot of different kinds of fruit. I can't even put my finger on what it is. I'm going to go apples and grapefruit, like a little tinge of grapefruit, and like even a little bit of like a peachy type of note in there.
I'm getting like an apricot.
Yeah, apricot. Wow.
Yeah.
It smells fantastic.
Can we taste it now?
Yeah, let's get this on the palate.
Okay. This is everything I wanted it
heavens.
to be. Yeah. This is
good heavens.
This is what, based on the smell, what I thought it would taste like.
Oh.
And I like it. It's just like fruity, but not super sweet, balanced, flavorful, not punchy. It's like all of the things. I love this. I'm just going to say that right now. I love it.
This is an Aaron pour if there was ever an Aaron pour.
Yeah.
Because it's very fruity, but it's not so fruit forward that it's cloyingly sweet.
Yeah.
It is anchored fruit. So the sweetness is tempered by the wood elements in here. Like the oakiness that's on here shows up kind of on the back end of the finish. This to me is drinking like a very, very, very nice Scotch.
Yeah.
Like it is very balanced. It's very nuanced. It's, oh boy, let's go in for another sip. I'm at a loss for words.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, man.
Man, when I drink this, I just feel like I'm Don Draper. Just drinking some Scotch.
Yeah. Wow, that is really good.
Man.
Yeah.
I like this.
You get all the fruitiness that we talked about on the nose. All that carries over to the palate. I'm definitely in the apricot peach family as far as the fruit on this goes, and I'm still kind of sticking a little bit with my grapefruit. It's got a little bit of that kind of grapefruity, like tart twanginess,
but like very faint. It almost can be confused to me. Almost can be smokiness, tart. Like there's like
there is a little bit of smokiness
like,
on there too.
Yeah, but I
just
think they're
a faint smokiness.
I think they're like this. They're like real close.
Yeah, you're eating a piece of fruit or a few pieces of fruit right by the fire, but you're not getting like the campfire smoke, like heavy smoke peat. It's just...
The wind is going the other way. You're just around it.
And what I'm liking the most about this is how on the finish, that fruitiness hits the front mid-palate, and then it... You can take another sip. It transitions into this really nice oakiness. And the oak is very sweet, but not sickeningly so, not cloying. It is just really balanced. This, to me, I've not had a ton of Scotch, but I've had over the past, I don't know, 10, 15, 20 years, I've probably had that many Scotches. And this is drinking like one of my favorites that I've had.
Same.
With that
Same,
said,
bro.
Let's put some water in this because that's a big thing.
I love it so much.
I know.
I don't want to.
I almost don't want to. We're just gonna do 2 drops.
I'm nervous.
And see how it changes.
Okay.
It makes me wish we had another sample of this so that
I know.
whatever it is, if it changes for the worse,
I am gonna
we
take
could
a
enjoy
sip
it.
of water and clear my palate.
Okay, I'm gonna go right back into the nose because I'm very excited about this pour in general.
Me too. No, I feel like this may be the water. This may be because I've sipped it, but the oak is coming forward a little bit more. Less fruitiness. Still there, but less. And the oak is kind of taking a front seat.
Interesting. Because to me, like, it doesn't have quite that juicy fruitiness to it on the nose. It's a little bit more like a fruit syrup. The syrup, like the fruitiness has gotten darker, kind of in more balance with the oak.
Yeah.
And it's kind of leveled out in that way. I think I like the nose without water better, just because it's kind of what I'm used to more, like, Scotch, or it's not what I'm used to. Like, it's what I like about Scotch when I get that really like juicy fruit type of Whereas with this is more in balance. Let's get it on the palate and see what we're working with. Okay.
So I think for me the water tampered down the fruit flavor.
It did, yeah.
More. I'm guessing it's oak. To me, it's kind
little
of
oak and smoke.
What I call like Band-Aid flavor, which I expect in Scotch. But I'm getting.
We don't know that this is a Scotch though.
Okay, well that's what I expect in a
very
Scotch.
Scotch-like,
and I sometimes get that in Irish as well.
Sometimes, yeah.
But I'm getting more of that with the water added to it than I was without the water added to it, and it's not bad. I would still be happy with this, but I think I like it better without the water.
I agree. I'm in the same exact spot for all the exact same reasons. With that said, we need to get into some scoring, and we're debuting our new scoring system here on our Wildcard Wednesday videos because they're being recorded the week before. You will see this scoring system implemented in all of our videos in the coming weeks and months, depending on how the content is batched.
Trickle through over the next few months.
We're simplifying, so what you guys are going to see as far as our scoring goes is we're going to tell you guys what we think about it just overall. It's going to get one overall score on our thumb system, whether we want to buy it or not, and then we are going to find out the price blind before we find out what we're drinking, and we're going to see if that price changes our mind about how we feel about it.
About our score, yeah.
Then we will find out what the product is and talk about it a little bit. So let's get right into it. Where are you at on this pour?
I'm 2 thumbs up. I love it.
I am 2 thumbs up as well. I love this.
Especially without water.
Yeah, I want a bottle of this
so do I.
Immediately.
Yeah.
It makes me very scared that it's going to be very expensive.
Same.
But who knows? Let's find out how much this is.
Okay.
So in our sample pool, this is number 41. It's expensive? Yeah, I figured as much. It's too good to not. This is a magnificent whiskey.
It's $260.
Oh, I would spend it for a special pour.
Dadgummit.
I don't know that I can stay 2 thumbs up at that price, but I'm going to stay a firm thumbs up.
Oh, you guys, I'm so cheap.
She is very cheap. I realize international whiskeys carry a heavier price tag.
Yeah.
If this were like even 150 or less, I'd probably stick 2 thumbs up. I'm going to go down to 1 thumbs up, but this thing is magnificent.
It's so good. I want to give it a thumbs up, but I know me, and I probably wouldn't spend the money even though I really like it.
Would you buy, having had it, if we're at a bar and you see a bottle of this, would you get a pour?
Yes.
Okay, so where does that put you?
I'm going to give it just okay.
Okay.
Which means I would buy it at a bar, probably not going to buy a bottle of it for my home, but I'll buy a pour.
And that's just your price and sensibility.
That's just me being a little more budget cheap. I don't know.
And if you're new to the channel because of this international content, I'm a little bit more loose with my money, with our money, with my budget, my budgeted portion of our money.
Your fun money, yeah.
Yeah. And so for me, this is something I would absolutely buy as a special bottle. I cannot wait to find out what this is. What are we working with?
Okay. It is the Balvenie 21-year Portwood Single Malt Scotch.
Wow. From Bill Cavanaugh. Bill, thank you so much for this sample, man. I think it was his birthday bottle. Wow.
It was his birthday bottle?
Yeah. Wow.
I'm trying to see what the proof is.
This is
43% ABV.
Oh, man, that is so much flavor.
This is so good.
Oh, It's so good.
I would let you get this for me for my birthday. You want it to be my birthday bottle.
There you go. Wow. That is a fantastic pour.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't even know what to say.
It was amazing. And I want to drink all this right now, but I also don't want it to be gone.
Yeah. Man. Okay, so we're trying to wrap our heads around what's going on. We were right. It was a Scotch.
Yeah.
We did.
Go us.
Hey, go us for not drinking much international whiskey. Hopefully some of our notes were helpful for you guys. And honestly, is this something that we primarily do bourbon and rye content? Is this something that if somebody who has had bourbon and rye and they like Scotch,
I don't know.
Hang on, maybe they've tried Scotch out at a bar and they know they kind of like it, but they see this one and they want to get like a really nice pour of a Scotch at a bar?
Yeah.
I would say this is a pretty safe bet.
Yeah, if they've already had Scotch before. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if this would be good
No.
if you've never had Scotch, because it is a Scotch tasting Scotch, but it's very good.
Yeah, it's one of the best Scotch tasting Scotches I've ever had.
I think that's all we can say. I think that's it. So
We're going to get off here. We're going to drink the rest of this.
Yeah, we are.
So be good to each other, and until next time, cheers.
This is so good. Dang it, and we ruined it with water.
Why is it so good? It's still really good.
It's still really good, but it was I'm never going to get the before water taste again. Dadgummit, Billiam. Why do you have to send us some good stuff?
Oh, that slap your mama good.
It's so good. What's it called again?